mega trades that took place today with the Bills actually trading their number one overall pick, Sammy Watkins, to the Rams. What does this mean, Vince?
Well, I'll take it from both sides. Let me start with the receiving team, the Rams. This immediately gives Jared Goff a bona fide top-flight weapon in which he can actually do some good work in his second year in the league. It gives the Rams a better look in the receiving corps, a near all-pro type receiver that they now can build their offense around outside of the quarterback, Jared Goff. And it gives Sammy Watkins an opportunity to see life on the West Coast and how they do what they do. Because, of course, up and down that entire West Coast, they have that particular style offense that they're still working with. There are variations as they go along with the regimes, but the West Coast offense is still the West Coast offense.
Really think it helps the most for the Rams with having Watkins. You're right, with the quarterback position, it's going to help there. He's going to be a threat. They're going to have to double team him, but that opens up Todd Gurley.
Absolutely.
Now you can't put 8 in the box and let Watkins run free. That would be suicide. Plays up to his potential. I think they made this move simply build around the quarterback, build around the offense. They've done some, work on the offensive line. Gurley was very upset last year, but that's going to open. They're not going to be able to put 8 in the box now with Sammy Watkins out there. That's going to open up the running game with Todd Gurley for the Rams.
Absolutely. And we know what Todd Gurley has coming out of college, so they should be able to open things up as the offensive line does what they're supposed to do. Let me tip the scales now to the Buffalo Bills. What do the Buffalo Bills lose in trading away Sammy Watkins? Gave away Ty Taylor's perfect weapon to potentially put the Bills back in at least some type of playoff contention. They don't have much of anything now. What type of Anquan Boldin are they going to get? Anquan Boldin is long in the tooth now. We'll have to see complete the preseason games they play, and especially the first couple of weeks of the season. If the Bills come out of the hole no better than 1-1, that Anquan Boldin pickup might be the biggest bust they've done yet, and that will still keep that playoff futility streak alive.
I think it's interesting. I believe, in my opinion, that the Rams got the better deal, even though they did send a cornerback to the Bills. The Bills did pick up Boldin, which I think made Watkins expendable. Maybe they wanted to get rid of that money that they had on the books with Sammy. Sammy has had health issues, so that's going to be a big concern as well for the Rams. Can they keep him healthy? But I think if they do, I think if he performs even at 80% of what he's capable of doing, that's going to open up that running game with Todd Gurley. And that's what the Rams really want to do. They want to do smash mouth football. And Gurley, if you remember his rookie season, he was out the first 4 games, came on and still rushed for over 1,000 yards. Last year, second year in the league, it was not good for him, but their offensive line was terrible. Fisher was terrible. They didn't have a quarterback. A lot of things that went wrong with that organization and with that team. You add Watkins, you get your number 1 overall draft pick Goff playing good ball. You got a number 1 overall draft pick receiver now in Watkins, and you got a number 1 overall draft pick in a running back, Todd Gurley. You shored up the offensive line. The Rams may actually have a 500 season this year.
They could, and now you also have the advent of the L.A. Chargers in the mix, Crosstown and Carson. Hey, who knows? We might see a good rivalry and a good intra-city rivalry like we always do with the Jets and the Giants. We'll just have to see it play out.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Vince Brown, our correspondent in Chicago, as always. Thanks for being on the show, and thanks for sharing your sports knowledge with us.
You know it.
This has been the Sports Spin with Kevin Casey and Vince Brown.